Your story problem might say multiply 5 times 8. It might ask you for the product of 5 and 8. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Your problem might say 5 times 8. Factor. A factor is another term for the parts of the multiplication problem. So if you had 5 times 8 is, the 5 and the 8 would be the factors. So you would have the factors. The problem might say, what are the factors of 40? You could break that down into 5 times 8. Or the factors of 40 might be 20 and 2, or it might be 40 and 1. Get the idea? Of means times. Rows. If you have 6 rows of chairs with 5 chairs in each row, that suggests a multiplication problem. Groups. Let's say you have 3 keychains and there are 5 keys on each of the keychains. So you would have groups of keychains with all of them having the same number of keys on them. Sets. Perhaps you have a set of dishes and each place setting has 2 plates to it. How many plates would you have if you had a setting for 8? Each is a multiplication word, because each group and each row and each setting has to have the same number in it. Per is associated with multiplication. Twice gives you a number and an operation. Twice meaning 2, and the operation of multiplication. Similarly, triple is a multiplication and a number word. Triple giving you the number 3. If you were 3 times as tall as you were when you were born, you would have tripled your height. Squared. Squared is actually an upper math term. I can show it to you. You would have maybe this symbol. That's the squared symbol. It's an exponent. This actually means 5 times 5. If you had 7 squared, you would be multiplying your number 7 by itself twice. That's what's meant by squared. And then we could have the word cubed. Cubed again follows this idea, except cubed would be suggesting 3. So let's go back here to our 5. If we cubed it, we would be multiplying 5 times 5 times 5. We would have 3 5s. Similarly, cubed with the 7 cubed tells us that we have to take the 7 and multiply it by itself 3 times. An upper math concept that suggests multiplication. When these words are in a story problem, you would multiply.